How's it going, viewers? Super Sam 6 7 here, and today, for today's house renovation tutorial, I'm going to be working on the living room, which is just across from the dining room and right next to the bathroom. But uh, yeah, so um, actually, I'm going to explain this thing too. Um, Actually, I'll do that right now. So essentially, so that lever is actually pulling this, which just has pistons underneath it that's pushing it out. So it's that simple. Um, yeah, so you can see it's just like that. It's very simple, very easy to do. But now that I've gotten that out of the way, I'm gonna get started by showing you another way to make a couch. All right, so I'm gonna do another. So I'm gonna do like a two-person couch here. Yes, this is another couch. You saw the other kind over here uh, in one of my other videos, the first house renovation video. Um, but now I'm going to show you a different way to do it, and because that way was the way to do it if you're doing it on a slabbed, it's like a half slab floor, because I wanted it to be half slab for the entire room to fit, so I had to do this kind of half slab couch. But for this one, as you can see, it's a full floor, so I do a different kind of couch. Um, so you're gonna need everything that you see here, minus the bricks and the torch. Um, yeah, you're gonna need some like gray wool. And oh, you can use like any kind of material for this, but I just like to use gray wool and stone slab because I think they work well together for a nice gray couch. Um, Actually, these torches are in the way. Move those. Um, but yeah, to get started, just put down a rail. Oh, and actually, I should mention this. Um, if you the way I'm doing it right now, because this couch is actually facing north, and I'm gonna do another couch over here that's gonna be facing south. Because as you can see, right right here, south, and right here, north, and yeah. So uh, honestly, these couches, if they're facing north or south, they actually look the best, but because these are actual working couches, um, but it still will work if you are facing uh, east or west, just it wouldn't look as good. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. So put down a rail and put down a sticky piston right there, and then put down a minecart. Your power source, I'm just going to use a redstone torch, put it right there, then take out the power source, just take out the rail, and you can take that off, and then put a rail down, and yeah, you kind of get the. So now that you have this, so now you can actually sit in this and kind of look around. Um, but it doesn't actually look like a couch. It looks like they're just minecarts sitting in between blocks. So now you can take out a regular piston, but I'm just using a sticky piston just because I don't want to add that to my inventory. Um, and yeah, so just put two pistons down like that. Then take your slab. It has to be a slab. But the colors don't have to match, but actually I just like this kind of color. I'm actually going to do a different colored couch over there. Um, but yeah, so, and then just activate the pistons, and then before you take off the power sources, take out the pistons just so they don't retract, and then there you go. If it doesn't glitch out on you, it should look pretty good. Like, actually, it's kind of glitching on me a little bit, but it's still okay. Actually, I might just redo it for the video, um, but yeah, if it glitches on you, just redo it. But yeah, you can sit in it. Looks good. Um, yeah, moving on. So actually, before I continue, I just want to show you. So I made another couch. I just made out of quartz because the quartz slab. But Actually, I just remembered that there actually is a way that if you want to do a north or west facing couch to get this kind of effect. Otherwise, it'd be facing the other direction. It'd be facing this way, not that way. So, but I actually did remember another way. So instead of putting the piston down and pushing the minecart on the rail like that, instead you you put the blocks there. So like you put them here and here. Then you put rails on top of it, and then you would put another random block just to block it. Um, and then you would put the minecarts on, and then you would just break these blocks, and then well, I guess it doesn't work exactly, but sometimes it glitches and it does work. Um, but yeah, just depending on your lag level, like you can see how here these are kind of glitching out, and this is kind of glitching out a little bit, but yeah, so these couches do tend to glitch a little bit, but they are completely functional couches. Alright, so now it's time for a fireplace. Um, so yeah, so uh, this is all the things you're going to need. Although you might not need the sandstone, um, unless you don't you mess up, which I often do. But yeah, so this is not going to be any ordinary fireplace. It's going to be like a gas kind of fireplace that you can turn on and off. So yeah, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, you need to cut a hole in the wall. That's what this hole's been uh, the entire episode. Um, so preferably 2 by 2. Then you need to cut. You need to destroy, not cut. I guess cut would be correct, but um, a 2 by 2 by 2 hole down, and then just go over the like 2 blocks over here. Dig one out underneath where you're gonna put one of the buttons, and then dig one down there. Um, and so yeah, now you're going to need to put pistons right there, and just go ahead and start putting some of the repeaters down facing into it. Um, and actually, you can just go ahead and put on the nether rack right now. Alright, so just go ahead and dig out some more blocks behind here. Again, one underneath where you're going to put the button, and then out going around over here. So here you're just going to want to wire it up all the way over here, so that way when you have a button right here, let's go ahead and put the button there, when you have the button right there, it'll push that up, that'll deactivate the fire that's already there. Alright, so go ahead and put some blocks on top of, just like this, like a backwards L, um, and then, so this is going to be underneath the next button, so it's going to be for the next, the other button. So just wire it all the way over like so. Alright, so now just put some dispensers down like that, and then I already have 4 flint and steel in here. It doesn't have to be 4, but at least 2. I just want 2 in each, so that way I don't have to replace the flint and steel in here for a little while. You can fill it with 9 and you'd be set for a long time. But yeah, so let's test this out. So it works pretty well, and because the nether rack is going to stay on there as long as you want. And then it deactivates. So yeah, the next step is just covering this up. So I went ahead and covered it up with a chimney, and I'm going to go ahead and have a look at it. So this is the inside of the chimney. I'm going to go ahead and show you the outside. Alright, so this is the outside. So yeah, so I covered up all the redstone by doing this, and I just took some brick slabs, and then just covered up the top. That way, it's not like a complete flat kind of look. This kind of looks a bit nicer. And then going all the way up to the top, you see it past the top of the roof, which is actually like real chimneys. And then I put this kind of thing, which is again like real chimneys. And that way, this actually blocks the rain, but at the same time providing full full light going through the chimney. So yes, that's pretty nice. Um, and yeah, so like the end of this is just going to be putting some brick slabs up here, and then some gray stained. I just used gray. You don't have to. You can use any color, but um, I just think that this looks the best. And then that way you can actually access this and change it if you need to, and it looks really nice. Alright, so now you have a couple options. Number one, you could put a big TV up there. So this is how you do it. You uh, just put some of things like this. Some of things, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Yeah, so some of these kind of things like that. So you had a nice little, uh, not little, but nice big TV right there. So then you could put some note blocks, or if you want to, you can like hide a jukebox up there. Like I didn't do it, but you can if you want to. Then you can like play music and stuff. But anyway, and then you just want to shift click. I'm gonna do. Oh, okay. That was in real life. That wasn't in Minecraft. Like a aluminum thing just fell. Um, so yeah, so you're gonna want to shift click and then use the trapdoor, and then there you go. You got the speakers. But honestly, actually, it's gonna be a spoiler. So spoiler warning. Um, I actually, I'm not gonna do this. Like I'm gonna take this down and show you a different thing to do because I'm actually going to do a big TV in the backyard when I get to that episode. So yeah, that's a spoiler. Um, but yeah, I'm gonna take this down. All right, so now I'm gonna add like a little shelf above the fireplace, and this is pretty simple. First, you just actually before I do that, I just remembered I was gonna do this after, but I realized that it might be hard doing survival, so I'm gonna do this first. So first, I'm gonna make like a picture frame kind of thing up here. But first I'm gonna put item frame here and item frame here. Alright. So yeah, so I added some swords in there and just a picture. But now you can take any kind of wood. But actually, yeah, wood looks the best though. So I'm gonna take some spruce wood, put it there, and then take the same color, but same kind of wood stair, put it right there, and put it right there. That makes this nice little thing with a little shelf. And then, if you want to, you can like put a couple flower pots there to your heart's content. And then you could put some flowers in there if you want, or whatever. Um, but yeah, so I got this nice thing. And then if you want, you could like surround the room with, whoa, that's a big one, with paintings. Okay, I like Donkey Kong. With paintings. Um, okay. Um, but yes, that's pretty much it for the living room. You can add whatever you want. And actually, once again, because the reason the couch is here is because of the staircase that I made over here, which actually now might be a little hard to get from over there, but um, from this. But I don't know. I might change it. I have been making some slight updates here and there, which I'll actually show you. By the way, there's a chair here. Um, First thing, it's kind of obvious. I put a wall here, and also I extended this wall out by 1 block just so that it'll fit the couch. Um, some other quick things. I added some water to the toilet. I had a little toilet paper stand there. Um, what else? Oh yeah, I added a trash can from my trash can video. I'll put a link in the description for that. And that's it for this episode. And I'm going to have a next episode soon. But I'll see you next time. And yeah, see you later.